everyone, and welcome to Draw More for Kids. Today we're going to draw a bump animal, and it's going to be a bump bear. Now the reason I'm calling it a bump bear is because we're actually starting with just a bump in the page to begin with. I'm going to be using a Sharpie pen. You can use anything you like. You might like to use a normal pencil so that you can rub it out, or you can use a Sharpie just like me. Okay, let's get started. Now we first of all have to just have a look at where our page is, and we want to go from this side to this side, so we want to leave a little bit of space on the edge. So we're going to come up with our bump and around and down to the other side. Okay, so that's going to be the top head part of the bear. Now we're going to do his ears, so we want some bear ears to come around this side and about the same size for the ear on the other side. I'm actually going to put some little ones on the inside here, and you can come back and colour those later. Okay, and now for his nose, we want his nose to end up where my fingernail is, around about here. To draw the nose, we need to have a downward facing triangular shape, but we have to have rounded corners. And that's what makes a really good bear nose. Okay, so I'm going to make this bear look a little bit surprised. So I'm going to draw straight down, and then I'm going to have his little mouth, and I'm just going to make a circular kind of shape at the bottom so it looks like he's kind of going, hmm? Okay, now I'm also going to give him a snout, so around this we're going to also make a larger triangular shape with rounded corners so that we've given him a snout. We can give him a couple of little whisker spots, as many or as few as you like of those. Alright, and now this is where I want to show you something really important, because this is where we're up to giving him some personality and putting in his eyes. If we use these two little dots for eyes, we can make our bear look like this. Now what's really important is that the placement of these eyes will actually change the look of your bear. So if you pull them apart, he'll look different. If you bring them down, you'll make him look like more of a baby bear. And if you take them up to the top, he'll become older. Alright, so that's what I wanted you to see, that it really matters where you put these eyes, because that's going to give your bear his personality. Now I've just used two little dots on that one. I want to also show you these eyes, and they've got a little bit of a reflection in them. So what I've done is made a rectangular shape inside the pupil, and that's going to show the reflection back of his eyeballs. Now if I pull them apart, you can see that he looks different, and if I pull them down, we'll change him into a baby bear, and if we pull them up, we'll make him look like a completely different bear altogether. Okay, so you can decide where you're going to put your eyes, but I think I'm going to put mine around about here for today. So I'm going to take my Sharpie, and I'm going to do two circles around about the same size. Sometimes that's a little bit tricky. Then I'm going to go over and over. That's going to be his eyeballs. I'm going to put a circle in the middle of each of those, and I'm going to keep that white. That's going to be his reflection. So all around the outside of that, I'm going to colour that in. Now you could colour this in with a colour, or you could use black. That's completely up to you. Now because this bear is also a little bit surprised today, I'm going to give him some little eyebrows, and they're going to be little raised up eyebrows because he's not quite sure what he's looking at. And there we have a bump bear. Okay, so when you get to draw your bum bear, I'd really love to see them. I think that you should hashtag Draw More for Kids or tag Draw More for Kids. Then I'll be able to see yours. You can upload those pictures to Instagram. And if you like the drawing that you've just seen, you could subscribe to my channel Draw More for Kids and give me a thumbs up. Bye for now.